struggle for both sides lately.
Yeah, on paper, not the best matchup that we've been able to call. This year, BA, but one of these teams is going to get themselves out of hibernation, and who knows, might turn into a 4 or 5 game win streak.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Stivel in at the small forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Lillard. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love BA also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. Lillard against Dort, and the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Grant. Pass to Nurkic. No good there. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Outside Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard pulls down the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Thibault. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Lillard can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys are all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season. And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. From deep. Simons outside. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. Here's Nurkic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Excellent position there from Nurkic to force his way inside to come away with the rebound.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's a screen by Nurkic. The 3. The Thunder pull it in. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thibault. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
The Trailblazers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Lillard driving inside, and the dunk. By Lillard.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you give full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Grant, the pass to Lillard, lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 6 points.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Nurkic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lillard. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
They set the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thibault. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Thunder.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
On the court right now for Portland, Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here's Giddey. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Dort against Lillard. Here's Thibault. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 18. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander and the way that he's working. He's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing
timing down. Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
That one is off. Nurkic with some nice D. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
They set the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed inside. Portland trailing here. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, with the exception of his rookie year. They've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball. And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Here's Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Got it. Good job in the low post. Holmgren's got 6.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Out to Lillard. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Williams, high post. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Well, the Trailblazers shooting it well at 59%.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brett.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. We talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing. Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Nurkic, a screen on Dort. Here's Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
Grant outside. Back to Lillard. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of this game. Williams, a screen on Thibault. Thibault with a steal. Some solid defense from Williams. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Simons with a steal. And here's the fast break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Tough to slow down the momentum that Simons has here. Just powered through on the drive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
36, the Trailblazers, 28.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
We've got Luguentz Dort. Holmgren is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Lillard with the bucket.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Dort outside. Pass to Saric. Here's Dort, defended by Lillard. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly. Jeremy Grant came into the league as a defensive specialist, just really long and gangly, but after leaving Philly, he thrived as a role player on both the Thunder and the Denver Nuggets.
And for Grant, in 2020, he wanted the opportunity to finally be the focal point on offense.
NBA, he got that chance. He averaged 10.5 points in his first 6 seasons, And he jacked that number up to over 22 points a game in his debut season with Detroit. I guarantee you the Blazers are looking for that kind of production alongside Dame Lillard.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it's Simons penetrating. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 27 points for him. Pass to Šarić. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
You know, it's really hard going through a rebuilding phase, but the Thunder have been at it for a while, and they're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant the flag in the ground and move forward.
Giddey's checked in for Joe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Simons passes to Lillard. Misses from short range. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Portland grabs the miss. This OKC roster does have some excellent building blocks to work with.
There's no doubt, BA, and I think what they're relying on is that they've got hard-working players that want to improve, and that kind of feeds the environment around here. It's going to elevate everyone's play.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Šarić. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Simons with a steal. Now here's Nurkic. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game, but really Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thybulle, who is stolen by Lillard. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that's an intentional foul.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Outside Thybulle. Grant outside. Tries yet again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Baseline try. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Thybulle. Simons outside. Lillard finds Simons. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Šarić. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the drought. And the layup is up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing score.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw misses.
Team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers.
Good on the second one.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 31. Giddey with a screen on Thibault. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Lillard. 2 on the clock. Misses the layup, and so it's Oklahoma City up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Portland trailing here. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. Shot by Nurkic, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Saric down low. He's covered by Simons. Williams on the wing. Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Lillard. They grab their own miss. Thibault passes to Lillard. Clock at 6. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nurkic. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Nurkic a screen on Dort. Here's Lillard with the drive.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Saric. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Grant.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The shot by Lillard. No good. Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Saric. It's stolen by Nurkic. And he lays it in on the break.
Nurkic using those active hands and just kick-starting the offense in the fast break.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Grant with a steal. Dort against Lillard. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Lillard driving in. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half. And for the Thunder, they're shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Saric. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Lillard passes to Grant. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thibault. Left side, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Out to Lillard. Tries again. Here's Nurkic. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Saric a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Pass to Nurkic. Let's go with a three. And he can't get that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. 1:07 left in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. And the shot goes down. And now a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Money.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
And the Trailblazers shooting a very impressive 54% on the fourth. From the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Simons. Back to Williams. Grant with a steal.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
For three, here's Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons. "16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's the Thunder who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on.
rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Wood in at the 5.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Over in the corner, Green. Powell with the screen. Doncic dishes to Powell.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He hits the second from the line. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Doncic, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Driving in, and the dunk by Doncic.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
Irving passes to Wood. They kick it out to Green. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Green.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Irving looking over the floor. Green kicks to Powell. Powell with a screen on George. 6 to shoot. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 8 points.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
And so it's Dallas with it after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Doncic against Dort. Doncic passes to Green. Lets a floater go, and it's good for 2.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. It's stolen by Green. Here's Wood. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Doncic with it. Dort covering. The Mavericks keeping it alive. A new 14. Irving against Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Green. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Wood with the screen for Doncic. Here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to fall. Green kicks to Irving. Back to Green. And the pass to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Over to the wing. From deep, Wood. Oh, big time play!
And he nailed it! And give him...
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Green is out there with Powell. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Over in the corner, Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup falls. That's now 8 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Passes it to Holmgren. A putback. Gilgeous-Alexander on the follow. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Great pursuit from Gilgeous-Alexander. At 6'6", he should hit the offensive window.
Doncic with it. 12 points for him. Three-pointer. And it's Powell slamming it down.
Well, that's the incredible leaping ability from Dwight. Powell just jams it home.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Sharch has checked in for Williams. And then for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Green. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, there is no doubting the passing ability of Josh Giddey. Pretty look.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. And Doncic throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Sharch passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Hardaway finds Doncic. And it's Bullock in the corner. The pass to Hardaway. Back to Bullock. The three. The Thunder pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes it to Dort. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Yep, that one goes.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Pass to Hardaway. Jacks up a three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pass to McGee. Dishes it to Hardaway. Now the pass to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Kicks to Powell. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Clearly a foul.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Dallas.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Pulls it up. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll...
25, the Mavericks, 34.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Outside, Dort. Now, here's Holmgren. He's covered closely. Williams passes to Holmgren. Misses in close. Mavericks leading by 9. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Oklahoma City shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And there's the drive. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The burst of speed from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
McGee is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Doncic.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Bertans can't get it to go. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
A special move before the shot. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
On its way from Irving for 2. Here's McGee. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. McGee's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bertans finds McGee. Takes a 3. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Bertans passes to Irving. Bertans sets the pick for Irving. Cans the shot from the wing.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Holmgren the pass to Giddey. And here is Holmgren. He's got 5. No coverage that time. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here's Irving. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Irving. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
He kicks it to Bullock. Hardaway against Giddey. 5 to shoot. On its way from Irving for 2. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good if it goes. Going inside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking at a 13-point lead. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas, Luka Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green, then it's Christian Wood. And it's Powell in at the 4 spot. The shot's good.
Josh Giddey has the size to absorb contact, doesn't let it phase him, just powers through the shot.
Now here's Irving from the arc. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his third foul of the game. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
Because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
Doncic feeling it out. Sees the opening, fires. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Thunder trailing by 9. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doncic outside. On the wing, Green. Williams against Powell. They kick it out to Green. And a lot of contact on that one. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander, and he jams it with authority.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And it's Doncic missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Powell the pass to Doncic. Powell with a screen on George. Now here's Green. Doncic right side. Green kicks to Irving. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one hits back iron.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Passes to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Good D by Wood. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic outside. Down low. Wood can't hit. Now the Thunder with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Powell with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Green passes to Doncic. Back to Green. Dallas moving the ball around. Looking to get back on track here. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Powell. And the Mavericks lead by 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I like their defense today. They don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Doesn't go that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Giddey. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Green kicks to Irving. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Pass to Irving. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
lack of focus among that group.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Christian Wood out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Portland. Here's Doncic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
The shot by Lillard, no good. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Graham. Thibault on the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Tipped and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Portland. Simons against Green. Grant right side. And yep, it's good.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice soft touch inside.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Now here's Powell. Here's Wood. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Simons. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Wood passes to Doncic. Shoots over Thibault. Green finds Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Lillard. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. From the corner. Here's Simons. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside, Green. Pass to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Lillard. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Out to Lillard. Shot is up. Wood grabs the board.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Dallas earning this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Powell finds Hardaway. Doncic on the wing. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision, and that's a smart decision.
Wood, a screen on Thibault. Here's Doncic. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Lillard. He takes it in. And the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
Here's Doncic. Thibault with the board. Portland shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. And Lillard puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
While he was born in Arizona, when it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, a team he medaled with in 2020.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Hey, it's fun to see NBA players like Thibault go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. The Mavericks leading. Nurkic passes to Grant. Here's Simons. Powell with a steal. All by himself. Jumps up. That shot missing. And it's Portland the other way. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Lillard.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's Simons outside. Pass to Thibault. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic passes to Powell. Powell, a screen on Simons. Doncic outside. 3 on the clock. And Wood with the stuff.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
To the right side. Grant, the pass to Simons. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. And stolen by Wood. Doncic against Simons. Now Doncic. He's got 24. Takes a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Grant outside. Can they get it? Hardaway grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Bullock. Back to Powell. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Here he goes. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Here's Lillard. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Portland, no good that time either. Here's Hardaway, and that one is hammered home.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out too much.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the... Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Reggie Bullock, Dwight Powell out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Irving in at the point.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bertans comes in for Powell. Pass to Little from deep three-point range. That one no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Irving. Again, Dallas. But how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Pass to Bullock. Back to Irving. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And here is McGee. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Irving with it. Picked up by Reddish. Again, Irving missing. The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Pass to Hardaway. Left side, Bertans. Knocks down the long J. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Fires the 3. Reddish misses. Dallas is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
Well, you know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Bertans with a screen on Reddish. Kicks it out to Bertans. Clock at 4. Stolen. Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Portland. Nasir Little. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the strike. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Irving. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Pulls up on the wing. Kicks it out to Hardaway. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Hardaway's got 5.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Out to the wing. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Irving. Sharp, no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Irving. McGee passes to Irving. McGee a screen. To the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Knox. Fires in the triple. He has 7.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Picked by Bertans. Here's Irving. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on both. Irving with it. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Mavericks on top, up by. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Wood, a screen on Nurkic. From deep, here's Doncic. Simons with a rebound. And Portland's shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Powell, a screen on Thibault, and here's Doncic outside. Portland grabs the miss. Left side Thibault launches it. Simons has the open look. Portland no good that time either. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Green, the pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Good. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Back to Grant. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Lillard. To the paint. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Lillard against Doncic. Out to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Assist goes to
Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control. And I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Powell, a screen on Thibault. Here's Doncic. That one drops for him.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 33 points.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Simons passes to Nurkic. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic up top, covered by Thibault. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be Logo Lillard.
Doncic against Thibault. Shot from the wing. Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got 37.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
Pass to Grant. Back to Lillard. On the take. Can't hit that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Wood. There's the triple. Rebound by the Trailblazers. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Irving finds Green. Outside Irving. Tipped away. Who was stolen by Lillard.
A sloppy pass.
Oh, my goodness! Powered it home.
Did you see it?
Redunculous.
What a
Bringing
finish.
the house down.
Here's Doncic. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance
now, two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound by Nurkic. And Simons, who's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Thibault on the wing. Driving the lane. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes. But it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
It's good.
The handles. The defenders simply can't keep up with Lillard.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Reverses. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Oklahoma City ball.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 5-point game.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Grant gets a wide open look. Nurkic, it's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Lillard with the drive. He can't get that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Giddey, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lillard swatted away. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Stolen by Grant. Lillard way outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers leading by 3. The pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Nurkic trying to get open. The shot's good from Simons.
The playmaking skills of Lillard reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Thunder shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Here's Nurkic. Dort grabs the miss.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
How about that finish from Dame? Going up with force right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Giddey. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first two shots tonight. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's known for being clutch. When games are tight, Damian Lillard leans into the spotlight and knows how to deliver. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Nurkic, a screen on Dort. Pass to Nurkic. With 2 seconds left. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Here's Simons.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
At least on an entertainment level, even if you're rooting against him, you have to appreciate the effort.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Lillard way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 9. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Giddey. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard against Dort. Here's Nurkic. Tries again. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Nurkic is all about physicality on the glass and making his presence felt.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Anthony Simons is a true bucket getter. Even when you foul him, he finds ways to score.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
Grant for three. Back to Simons. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think Simons wanted the whistle. He goes inside and makes havoc.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The three, and Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 9 points.
Nice pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
And it's Lillard missing. Thunder trailing by 14. Pass to Giddey. Dort kicks to Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
There's the pass to Thibault. Goes back up. Portland moving the ball around. A good look from Grant. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Bang, bang. Grant does a great job of transitioning from the catch into his shooting motion.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Thibault. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Giddey. Bangs home the trifecta. Giddey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Lillard. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. His ability to fill it up.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. 6 to shoot.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
Second free throw, no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by 14. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Holmgren wide open. Offline with his 3. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Grant, that's good.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Passes it to Lillard. From deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
The Thunder, 27. Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And the wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Giddey in a two-guard.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Hands checked in. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And then Lillard slams it in.
What bunnies from Damian Lillard, flying off the floor to dunk it home.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Mann. He's off on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Grant. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Mann. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 22. With the crossover, and Simons with the lay-in. Good. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
Mann passes to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Robinson Earl, no good. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Grant slams it home.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
And there's the pass to Joe. Takes the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Grant finds Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got 24.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
1:57 left to play here in the third. Inside, here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his first 2 points.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And he gets it back. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Taking more of them lately. Lillard getting comfortable from 3.
Here's Joe. For 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Thibault. Kicks it out to Lillard. And stolen by Thibault for the 3. And it's Lillard missing. Here's Mann. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mann's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Simons finds Lillard. Back to Simons. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Here's Mann. Covered by Lillard.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. No good that time, and the Thunder going the other way now. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. From deep. That shot missing. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. And his big game. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the shot goes in. Robinson Earl's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Oklahoma City. Lillard attacking. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Deflects the pass and stolen by Thibault. Poked away. A 3 ball. Portland again missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Robinson Earl laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
I bet coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
There's Williams with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Nobody near Lillard. Off target with his 3. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Simons. Portland has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Lillard attacking.
You guys can slice up the D like Lillard can. He's just so quick and so agile on the drive.
Here's Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on Lillard. 11 feet away. Williams can't hit.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Mann. Outside Williams. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Lillard from deep three-point land. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Thunder have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Joe. Williams, a screen on Nurkic. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for Williams.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Lillard from deep three-point land. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's man. Grant trying to break free. The layup off target.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And finished off by Nurkic.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
There's a screen. This one for three. Man can hit. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lugans Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4. Now here's Williams. Dort, a screen on Powell. 5 on the clock. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
And here is Irving. Now here's Doncic. Dort defending. The offensive rebound. Powell outside for Green. On the wing, Irving. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And the jumper is on the mark.
And, you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Now here's Doncic. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. He shoots it. From deep three-point range. Here's Green. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Irving for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander with so many tools. He does a great job of using his athleticism, getting a second chance, and keeping that play alive.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Powell. Green, the pass to Powell. And here's Doncic. 4 on the clock. Here's Irving. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Powell outside. Wood, a screen on Giddey. Irving for 3. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 5 now.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Doncic against Dort. Oh, misses the dunk.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Powell, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Green. Back to Irving. Takes a turnaround, Jay. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Holmgren. Woods over to help. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got his second basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Doncic right side. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. And he lobs it up. The lob. Very well done.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Pass to Dort. Williams in the post. Powell covers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here's Doncic outside. Not going to go that time. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Luguentz Dort, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 4. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Hardaway on the wing. Back to Irving, over Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder pull it in. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Irving. And that one's long. Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Let's give him 8 points now.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots that knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 10.
Yeah, the touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
Williams, a screen on Irving. The kick out to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Hardaway, the pass to Irving. Powell outside. Outside Hardaway. Over Giddey. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
It's a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Saric checks in for Oklahoma City. Now Irving. He's got 10. All right, Brent, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Second chance shot. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving, the pass to Powell. From 12 feet, deflected.
What instincts there as Sharich is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
Outside Giddey puts up a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Powell. Releases. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Powell. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And watch how this kind of scoring output for Kyrie Irving impacts the rest of his teammates. Everyone else starts to feel hot.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Hardaway, the pass to Irving. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Pass to Saric. Now here's Giddey. It's Dort on the wing. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Reggie Bullock is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Bertans with the bucket.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Saric. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Saric. It's not going to go for him, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Doncic. From downtown, he can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break, and Dort finishes it off.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Doncic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Williams into the lane. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Bullock. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the wing, right side. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And here's Saric. 5 to shoot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bertans with some nice D. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Kicks it out to Bertans. Three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Saric shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And here's Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. McGee a screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Pass to Saric. Saric, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Saric. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. McGee, a screen on Saric. Here's Doncic. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Giddey finds Dort. Giddey against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Left side Giddey. No one near him. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Giddey's got 7.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one. No hesitation.
Yep, that one goes. 26 seconds left in the third. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And Doncic with the jam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Wood. Powell passes to Wood. And here's Doncic outside. Wood inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you in a lot of ways right now. So a thorn in the defense's side.
And he sinks the second. This Maverick squad struggling. Doncic outside. Here's Irving. They get it again. Kicks it to Doncic. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. To the inside.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Wood. Oh, swiped away. They've got numbers. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Giddey. And the Thunder lead by 14. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Doncic passes to Green. Back to Doncic. Dort with a steal. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Powell passes to Irving. Powell, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving, no good.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Irving. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Slick move. Makes the turnaround jumper look easy.
Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Giddey's intelligence grows by leaps and bounds game after game. Great vision and a nice rapid-fire decision.
And Doncic launches from deep. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks pull it in. 1:44 left to play in the 4th quarter. Irving with a deep 3. Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Pass to Williams. The fadeaway. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And Irving gets it to go.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
Outside Giddey. Unloads. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep, Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
be the Trailblazers off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at small forward. Kicks it out to Lillard. Powell with it. Lillard picks him up. And here is Doncic. Three-pointer. The rebound by Grant. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Now, Doncic, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Powell kicks to Irving. Doncic looking it over. Dallas moving the ball around. Misses the three. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Floats it up for Grant. Powell with the steal. Lillard against Doncic. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. From downtown. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunities. You give him the window, he will take it.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Dallas has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Doncic with it. Now defended by Grant. On its way from Irving for 2. Stolen by Grant. There's the triple. Here's Thibault. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
That one goes in.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. The rebound by Grant. Powell with the steal. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you look at Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset. Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here's Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Lillard misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Irving against Simons. Irving passes to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 9.
Yeah, this guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
Mavericks leading by 4. Green kicks to Wood. Outside Irving to the middle. Powell the pass to Green. Doncic outside. Wood with the screen for Doncic. Wood with the bucket.
You know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Wood. Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Irving. Nobody near Nurkic. Sinks the triple. Nurkic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Wood trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Doncic.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Fires for 3. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hardaway from outside. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thibault can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 7. The 3 for Doncic. He can't get that one to fall. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Lillard. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Ball's not loose. Doncic outside. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Powell kicks to Doncic. It's up a 3. Hardaway, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Grant the pass to Thibault. 3-pointer, Lillard buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
It's Hardaway with the drive. No good again that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Doncic passes to Wood. Kicks it to Powell. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Doncic. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Davis Bertans checks in for the Mavericks. Doncic against Lillard. And that one, good. Lillard's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Out to Doncic. To end the cold streak. Dallas, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Grant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hardaway kicks to Bullock. To the left wing. Pass to Ntilikina. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Lillard. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Takes it inside.
Well, you want to be able to contest shots. Davis Bertans.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
15, the Trailblazers. 22.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Little out there with Knox. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Irving's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. Mavericks trail by 5. Wood sets a screen. Irving kicks to Bullock. The kick out to Irving. Hardaway for 3. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardaway passes to Bullock. Dallas moving it around. And Reddish with the slam.
I like to see Kevin Knox share the basketball because what it shows is an improving awareness in finding his teammates. That's how people want to play with you.
Drives to the hoop. Irving for 3. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And it's Lillard missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Sharps checked in for Lillard. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Bullock. He kicks it to Irving. Wood with the screen for Irving. Down low. And finished off by Wood.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll. He has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McGee a screen to the paint. There's the steal. And now Portland on the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Mavericks trail by 3. Irving kicks to Hardaway. Now Bertans. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Knox. Knocks down the 3 ball. Knox has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This guy has excellent shot mechanics. Kevin Knox from 3, no problem.
Portland leading by 4. Reddish the pass to Knox. 1:35 left in the third. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. It's stolen by Reddish. And now Portland on the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
The pass to Bertans. Back to Irving. Bertans sets the pick for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Irving to halt the run. They get a hand on it.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the basket by Knox.
What a nice looking jump shot from Kevin Knox. You better be able to get into your jump shot off the dribble. Kevin Knox does just that.
And he gets it to go. Trailblazers leading by 9. Sharp, the pass to Knox. And another 3 for Portland.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Little can't hit. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Hardaway. Reggie Bullock is out there with Davis Bertans. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 12. Bertans with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Bertans, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Bertans. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They get the rebound. Back to Lillard. And Simons has it in the corner. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 15. And stolen by Lillard. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee. Mike Powell comes in for Bertsinus. Green, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Doncic is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Doncic kicks to Wood. Doncic outside. Wood with the screen for Doncic. Over Thibault. They get it back. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with the ball. Irving dishes to Doncic. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Thibault's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Now here's Simon. Trains the three-pointer. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
Here's Doncic. Nails it from the high post. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
And he's been their top scorer today, but it hasn't come easy. He has not shot the ball well. They'll have to be more efficient here if they're going to win.
And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Powell with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Green. Back to Irving, and stolen by Lillard.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Doncic fires from way. Oh, he made it, Doris! He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Lillard. .132 left to play here in the fourth.
Come get it, come get it.
Doncic way outside. The rebound by Grant.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Powell finds Doncic. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Portland. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Wood a screen on Simon. Doncic with it. From deep, another 3 for Dallas.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Grant against Irving. Grant outside. Back to Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Greg.